What is up, guys? For today's video, I'm going to be updating my past leveling video, which was how to increase your power level quickly in Fortnite Save the World. And the reason I'm doing this is because about 5 days ago, there was an update that totally revamped the entire front end UI of Fortnite. So it looks completely different now, and with that, they changed some of the ways in which you level up. So not much has changed, but a few things, and I kind of want to go over that now. So before, the things that you had to do was progress through the main quest line as fast as possible and gather every survivor slot as fast as possible, and then the final one was to grind survivor XP via 4-player missions, because those gave 4 times the amount of XP. So I'm just gonna list off the new ways, just for the people who want a quick information. The new ways, there's still pretty much 3 ways. The other is the first one's do all your SSDs. The second is to balance or make sure that you progress through your research in a balanced manner, so level it out evenly. And then the third one is the exact same as it was before: grind survivor XP with 4-player missions. So let's just get into the first one. So why do I want you guys to do all your SSDs as fast as possible? And when I say that, I mean up to SSD 6, because after that all you do is get V-Bucks. But let's get into it real quick. So I'm assuming this is for all SSDs. Let's go to my number 6. It says that if I did this, I would get training team and think tank slots. I'm assuming that is the way it is for every survivor slot. The way you unlock them is by doing SSDs up to number 6. Once you do 7, all you get is V-Bucks. So SSDs 7, 8, 9, and 10 don't matter unless you want the 100 V-Bucks. But in my opinion, SSDs are a waste of time, so I would only do up to number 6. And it's kind of similar to last time when I said progress through the main quest line as fast as possible. This time, you're pretty much gonna be doing the same thing, but the way you're gonna get, instead of getting to the 3rd skill tree to get the increased research point generation, you're going to want to do it just to be able to get your SSDs done, because their skill tree and research tree are gone, so you can't get survivor slots from those anymore. You get them from doing your SSDs. So pretty much when you get in Stonewood, I think you can do all your SSDs immediately. So I would do all of them. Get a friend who's hopefully already out of Stonewood to help you do all of your SSDs up through 6. So that way you'll have a bunch of training slots open. Then once you get into Plankerton, after you're doing blast off of Stonewood, do the exact same thing. Go through and try to get as many SSDs done as possible, because that will increase your power level tremendously. Especially with how cheap it is to level up survivors at that rank, or at that level. It's extremely efficient. You'll get a bunch of points. So yeah, it's a must to do that. And then obviously you can do the same once you get to Canny Valley, do them, and then once you get to Twine, same thing. The thing that was different before, once I entered Twine, I already had all my survivor slots. I still have all my survivor slots, and I also have this and have this. Doing this doesn't actually give me these things, as I already have them. If you already got these, all your survivors and stuff before the update to the front end UI, this SSDs don't matter to you. So I'm not gonna be doing this SSD because I already have these and I don't care. But if you did not, however, unlock all of your expedition slots and your survivor slots, you're going to want to do all your SSDs to make sure you get those so you can reach as high a level as possible. So yeah, just do your SSDs and to get those, because I'm hoping everyone knows. If you don't, now you'll know. I'd say about 80% of your power level is from survivors. So yeah, they're pretty important. Watch, I'll just to illustrate it even more. Where is it? I think it's survivors, squads. let's just take out the, let's change him to nothing. Let's see how far I drop. I just lost an entire level. Let's take her out. Another entire level. So you can see how important these survivors are for my power level. Bonus. Yay, team bonus. So yeah, survivors are important. Get all the slots as fast as possible. Do your SSDs as fast as possible. And you can reach as high level as fast as possible. Alright, enough talking about survivors. We all know how important they are. We all know you gotta do your SSDs. Now, the second thing, when it comes to research, and what I said it in the beginning of the video, in order to achieve maximum efficiency, you want to make sure that you level these out evenly. So level it out to 80, make sure all these are to 80, then level this one, I'll show you, to 90. And I'll show you why once I get to 89. Alright, so if I level this up, right, it gives me one offense stat. Just one. You're like, well, why is that? Because, I don't know, this is the way they designed it. So you literally get one. I'm getting one. You can see how, look up here, look how little. Every time I level, it jumps up a barely anything. And then, once I level this up right now to level 90, it gives me 58 offense stats. So when you level this up, the final one, you're literally getting 58 times the amount that you get for the previous nodes. And it's the same for this. I'll get 50, watch, look how, go up here. Look how much it's gonna jump right now. It went almost 2 bars. I'll do the same with this. But, I leveled that up again. I gotta level this one. About 1.75 bars it jumps up when I level from 89 to 90. And then I'll just do the same thing again. It barely moves. Once I level it to 90, jumps a huge amount. And the reason why that's important is because let's say I just wanted to level up Fortitude all the way. It costs more now than it does to level this up. So using my 3600 research points for each one of these is much more efficient than going over here and using 4200. You're just wasting 800 research points to get the same amount of stats. Granted, it's tech instead of fortitude or offense, but if you want to just, let's say I just wanted to get offense up to the max, I would be losing so many points, and if I wanted to be a lot higher. So if I did it evenly, I'd get to about like 126, I think, 127. But if I level them out, if I just leveled this one by itself, I'd only get to like 125 and a half. Now that's not that big a deal, but if you're at that cap where you're at like 68 and you're like, damn, I did all my SSDs, I need to get to Twine though, this is where that helps you. Don't waste your research points all on one stat, because you will be a lower level than that 70 cap or 70 minimum that you need to get into Twine. So if you're already in Twine though, or whatever, then who cares? Just level up whatever you want. But you gotta make sure you level out evenly if you want to get as high a level as possible, as quick as possible. So I'll just do the same thing here and make sure I get to 90 before I move over to Fortitude. And then I gotta make sure I get to 100 before I move over to offense. So leveling out balanced means that you'll get as high level possible with the least amount of research points. If you don't mind waiting to get to level 70 or whatever level you're trying to get to, then yeah, just throw everything in one on offense or whatever. But just know that you will be wasting research points, and you won't be as high level as you need to be to do certain missions. Although I have like a lot of research points, so but I'm trying to go offense and tech. I'll just level evenly for the sake of this video. It's not gonna hurt anything. So I still need more research to get this to level 110. But you see what I'm getting at. Leveling out evenly means you're using your points as efficiently as possible. So, and then the last one, I don't really need to go over, grind. And I could go into a little bit of detail. You want to make sure you grind for player missions that give survivor XP. So if I really wanted survivor XP, I'd be queuing up for this mission. because there are no Cat 4s. Although if you see a 4-player Cat 4 or Cat 3, make sure you do those. If there's especially Survivor XP, I'll put a thing right here, an image. This is how much XP I got from one power level 100 category 4 4-player. So there's a reason I have, where is it? Come here. Survivors, manage. I have 3.7 million Survivor XP, and I can't level up any more of my survivors. All of them are level 50. The only thing I'm waiting for to increase my power level even more is super people llamas, but I haven't seen a super people llama in over a month, so hopefully we get one soon. But that's the only thing I can do right now to increase my power level. But yeah, grind that XP, guys. This game is a grind. I didn't get to power 126 in a day. It took like a year. So pace yourself and yeah, have fun, level up. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.